Hey everyone, Tristan back with another video. I haven't done a shoe video in quite a while, so I thought I would do a video showing this recent pickup. These are from Nike's vintage line, and they aren't vintage shoes. They're new shoes, but they're from the vintage line. They're actually called the Blazer Mid 77s or 1977, and these shoes originally were released in 1972, I believe, in a low top version. And then I believe in 1977, they released them in this sort of high top version. As you can see here, it's a high top. And you can get these directly on Nike.com when they're in stock, or you can find them on places like eBay, and I will post a link in the description field below. These are in some ways like the high top version of the Nike Killshot shoes from J. Crew that I actually did a video on maybe like 3 years ago. I will post it up here on the top right for you to see. But as you can see, these are kind of a boot or a high top shoe, which I kind of like. And they have the sort of fake leather here, as well as the suede accents here. And then you can kind of see the soles of the shoes as well. So I think they're really good looking shoes, and they're very versatile. I find that these shoes can really be worn with anything, whether it be jeans or maybe even like a suit if you want to, if you like that kind of look. But they're just good everyday shoes, and they're kind of urban rather than being like super sporty, so they're more versatile in that way. They're not like Air Jordans or something that look completely like total basketball shoes, although these are technically basketball shoes, but they're just more simple. And the design ethic on these is from a time when sports shoes were just a lot simpler and I don't know, not as embellished or something. So I just really like the style of these as well. Now, I've heard some people complain that the tongue is actually kind of a weird color. If you look in here, the tongue is actually white here, but it looks kind of peach colored or pink colored because of the fact that there's this yellow foam inside. So some people don't like that aspect of it. They don't like the fact that if you look right here, this is like a peach color. I actually don't mind that because these are supposed to be like vintage shoes. So they're supposed to kind of have that vintage look. So I don't know, it's fine. I don't have a problem with that, and you don't really notice it when you're wearing the shoes that much. And I don't know what the history on these exactly is. Like, I don't know if they've been in production by Nike all this time since the 70s. I don't think that they have. I think at a certain point, Nike brought back these shoes as part of their current line and called them like the vintage line. Because if you look at the box here, you can see it says right here, vintage, VNTG right here. So they are like modern shoes, but they are considered like from their vintage line. So at some point they re-released them, I believe. I mean, I'm not sure exactly when they did that, but somebody in the comments can post if you know. But these retail for about $100, so they're a little bit on the pricey side for non like super special shoes, but they do have the fake leather that it kind of feels like real leather. So, and that is kind of a bit of a premium material versus other like materials that are just like a canvas or mesh or cloth or whatever. And in case you're wondering, these particular shoes are made in India. Now, my only complaint about these is because they are basically boots. They have 10 eyelets. They are a little bit hard to get in and out of at first, especially when they're new, because they're kind of stiff, but they do loosen up over time. So to get in and out of them easily, you can either unlace them like kind of like this, then you can slip into them easier, or just make them really loose. Like, don't have them real tight, just loosen them all the way up like halfway down, then you can get into them a little bit easier. But yeah, it will take you a little bit longer to get into these shoes and out of these shoes than it will just a regular low cut, low top sneakers. So that's one negative about them. But to me, that's really a minor negative with regards to these shoes. You can also get them in many different colors. Like you can get, as you can see here with the black swoosh, you can get a blue swoosh, a green swoosh. And also Nike has a program where you can actually custom design them yourself and get kind of any color that you want, via their custom program as well. I think the custom ones cost more. I think they're like 120 and they take longer. Like they have to make them and stuff, so they take a while. But you can actually have these custom made, to your colorway specifications if you want. And then of course, you don't have to get them in white leather. They also have black leather as well, like black on black and stuff like that. And these shoes fit completely true to size, so whatever size you normally wear in like a Nike shoe will fit quite well. My size is 8.5, and I find these quite comfortable, and they fit really well just like any other Nike shoes and are very comfortable as well. Let's see if we can kind of take a little bit of a look inside the insole here just so you can get a sense of what that looks like. So there we go, that's looking down into the shoe. So yeah, this has been my look at the Blazer Mid 77s in the black and white colorway. Questions, comments, or feedback, please feel free to leave them. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.